Hello, my name is Bennett Goldberg. I'm Professor of Physics and Astronomy and Director of the CIRTL Center for Advancing Learning and Teaching at Northwestern University. I'm part of the NSF-funded CIRTL INCLUDES program, and I'm here today to talk to you briefly about collective impact and what it means for our project. Collective impact is an approach to developing successful interventions of complex social problems and challenges. It's based on the notion that complex social problems, whether in education, healthcare, energy sustainability, politics, all require many different people from different communities to be engaged to successfully help solve the challenge. Success depends on these individuals and groups coming together with their diverse perspectives, experience, and expertise. Collective impact was developed because, in general, we've not done too well in the space of complex social problems as a society. One interpretation of why we haven't been successful is that although we can create organizational structures that are strategically sound and include feedback from data and metrics, we don't often include individual agency of all of the people in the organization as part of our approach. We don't create a common sense of ownership of both the process of solving the problem as well as the activities engaged in doing so. So collective impact is a new approach that's applied to these complex social problems that brings us together as a community and creates this ownership. We act because we care, and we care because of the value we place on the outcomes and the engagement in the process. The challenge, of course, is that we all come from very different places and have different experiences, so we have to put in the group work at every stage and at every level to reach this common ground. Collective impact is the process that guides these discussions. I'm going to switch gears for a moment and tell you a little bit about collective impact elements. There are 4 elements that frame what we do. The first is alignment, then communication, then collective decisions, and then continuous improvement. Alignment is what it says it is. We want to ensure common understanding across diverse organizations. So we're going to align our goals. We're going to use common agendas for meetings. We're going to agree upon our strategic directions, and we will agree on our metrics and outcomes. Communication says that we want to be intentional about our information and idea sharing, because that forms the basis of collective decision making. We want to define communication principles, agree upon the mechanisms that we'll use for communication, and most importantly, we want to be deliberate about sharing information and data. The third element of collective impact is collective decisions. Collective decisions support mutual buy-in, trust, and commitment to mission. We have to decide how we are going to decide and apply that. Finally, continuous improvement, one of the more challenging elements of collective impact. It's a notion that whatever we're implementing and taking data on, that we're using that data in a process of improving what we do. If we have these measurements, and this may be one of the outcomes, how will that change our implementation, the way we contextualize our implementation? How will it improve in the cycle for next time? We'll look to improve at every level and at every stage. So thank you for listening, and I look forward to seeing you at the summit.